Have you ever wanted to stay somewhere a little bit more out of the ordinary? Well, we are doing just that. We are staying at the Original Springs Hotel, established in 1867. They are well known for their mineral baths, along with the possibility of a few ghosts. Then we are heading over to a British-themed hotel where you can find 18th century antiques and furnishings throughout the hotel, along with rooms named after famous British authors, poets, and playwrights. These just might be some of the most weirdest places we have stayed in yet. So won't you come along with us on our extraordinary, ordinary life?
We're the Huffman family, and we believe that an ordinary life is truly extraordinary. And after living almost 17 years in the military, we decided it's time to see what this country truly has to offer. So we're making our way from South Florida Georgia line all the way to Washington State. We're going to stay at some really unique stays, and of course, lots and lots of food.
The Original Springs Hotel can be found in Okawville, Illinois. The present building opened up in 1993 after a fire destroyed the original structure 2 years earlier. You may be asking yourself, how did they find out that there was mineral water underneath the grounds here? Well, a man named Rudolph Plegg, who lived on the site, had trouble with leaks in his kettles. So he complained to the local tinsmith, who then made him copper kettles, but still leaks kept happening. Well, after having so much trouble with the kettles, they went ahead and had the water sent out to be tested and found a high amount of mineral content in it. Mr. Plegg, after finding out the medicinal qualities that mineral water had, worked with a local farmer named Mr. C.H. Kelly, who worked on the Baden baths in Germany. Together, they built the first mineral bath on September 16th, 1868. Well, after checking in, we went straight to the mineral baths for a long soak. All right, so we just got done with our mineral baths, though. How was that experience?
That was nice, especially following the massages.
Yesterday,
to soak for like 25 or 30 minutes.
So if you don't know, though, because I didn't put this in, I probably haven't put this in the last video, we went and got massages yesterday.
Yeah.
And that was really nice. And so then we had
kind of a
nice
last minute thing.
Mineral bath here at the Original Springs Hotel. Now, never have doing one of these mineral baths before or been to a bathhouse, I had no idea really what to expect. And it was really interesting. So they had like all these stalls lined up with the bathtubs in it. So it almost felt like dressing rooms. So they had the water filled up when your appointment was, and you could always adjust the temperature as needed. And then they had a pitcher of ice water because it's good to drink a lot of cold water. That way, like while you're in there, if you have hotter water temperature in the bath, you can sweat out all the toxins that are built into your body. And if you see all this buildup around the faucets, don't be alarmed by that. That is actually the minerals. That's what happens. It crystallizes when you have an area that's really well damp all the time. So it's not like any kind of mold or anything like that. It's just crystallization from the minerals. It was once believed that soaking in mineral water could cure any disease. Now, of course, that's not true, but mineral water does have many health benefits. Soaking in hot mineral water can help reduce pain, detoxify the body, and it promotes better sleep, as well as provide nourishment to your skin. Now, you don't have to stay at the hotel to use their bathhouse. You can actually come in for a price of $25, and that includes your mineral bath, the pool, and their dry hot sauna. Now, a little bit of sad history behind the hotel is on 3 separate occasions, 3 owners actually committed suicide here on the property. One of those rooms is room 350, which we happen to be staying right next to. Did not request that room, by the way. You can actually find a whole documentary series on it. It was featured on A&E Ghost Hunters. All right, so we just got done with our mineral baths, though. How was that experience?
That was nice. Especially following the massages.
Yesterday,
to soak for like 25 or 30 minutes.
So if you don't know, though, because I didn't put this in, I probably haven't put this in the last video, we went and got massages yesterday.
Yeah.
And that was really nice. And so then we had
kind of a
nice
last minute thing.
Mineral bath here at the original Springs Hotel, and I'll put in kind of that footage now of what everything looks like.
Yeah.
But we are now in our room on the third floor,
yeah,
which apparently is their most haunted floor. I did not request that, so we'll see how tonight goes. I did not request that. And I didn't even know this place was haunted when I booked it.
So I will tell you, anything like questionable happens, I will book another hotel and we will drive the 30 minutes down the road to St. Louis.
Okay, well, let's give a tour of the room. Yeah. So I really love the fact, though, that it's an old school key. Like, I've always wanted to have like an actual key and just kind of relive that kind of era. But we enter the room, we got a table, a little kind of nightstand with coffee. We're at the very front of the hotel, really. Yeah. So we have this kind of wrap around. I know the windows aren't open, but we have kind of like this wrap around corner. Mm-hmm. They have a little fridge, and microwave, and TV. So they tried to upgrade in here just a little bit to give a little bit more of the luxurious items that we know today in hotels. Yep. Our bed. Sinks in the center, but that should, you know, remember what it's like when we first got married and the bed sunk in the middle. Well,
I swear I would never go back there.
We'll feel right at home. We lived the honeymoon years.
It wasn't even the years, it was like
it was
a month.
A couple months.
We went and bought a new bed.
We have a very large bathroom now.
Yeah.
Very large. Sink on this side, and then that's closet space there. I mean, there's some stains on the floor. There's a few tears, a few water spots. But I mean, what do you expect for something that was built in the 1800s?
Yeah.
It's bound to be expected, and they tried to keep that.
Staff is great. Like I'll give
that
them
historic factor.
Yeah, no, the staff is great. And for the most part, it's not bad. Like the one thing I'm struggling with is like when we came in, I don't know what it is or was, the smell.
It's kind of musky.
Yeah, and it like burned my nose and eyes. We hit it with some Febreze, but the Febreze is wearing off and I can feel it starting to like come back. So we'll readdress that later on. We'll let you guys know how things progress throughout the evening. We have some work we've got to get done.
Hopefully we'll sleep okay tonight. I will say make sure you have your key on you because the door locks right behind you. You don't want to get locked out if you stay here. So unfortunately, our stay got cut short at the original Springs Hotel. I was kind of really looking forward to staying there and even getting some dinner there to see how their dinner was to review for you guys. But unfortunately, why did we have to go, honey?
Well, I got in there, having a wonderful time, had a great soak.
Onto the I-64 West Rail to East St.
So, we got checked in, had our soaks, which were amazing. We got up to the room, and as we started going up, I noticed my allergies started acting up a little bit. Well, when we got into the room, it felt like my nose and my eyes were just on fire. We grabbed some Febreze, sprayed some Febreze thinking maybe it was just something in the air, and about 15 minutes later, it was worse than it was before.
You were kind of hacking and coughing.
Yeah, I had started coughing, my eyes had started getting like poofy.
And I know you really wanted to stay on for my benefit, but neither one of us would have gotten any sleep. I would have felt rotten and miserable, the fact that you were rotten and miserable. So we had to go downstairs. I went downstairs.
I felt so bad.
To tell them that we could not stay. But they were so understanding, and they even gave us like a partial refund.
They refunded us about half, just over half of what our...
And I honestly wasn't even expecting that because, I mean, it was last second.
Yeah.
We had the room booked, and we even used the mineral bath already.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really expecting anything in return. So, I mean, the staff there really is wonderful.
They're wonderful.
Really nice. If you don't have like a lot of allergies, I mean, give it a try. I really would.
And even if you don't go there for anything but the mineral bath, like just go soak for half an hour.
Yeah, so you don't have to stay there to enjoy the mineral bath and the facility. So
yeah, I mean,
I would do it.
Can't speak highly enough about their crew and the way they treated us and treated the situation. I felt horrible.
Yeah.
But we are gonna go to a place.
So he's surprising me with a hotel somewhere in St. Louis.
Yeah.
I told him, don't tell me.
So
keep it a surprise so I can be kind of just maybe cheer up over the fact that I lost somewhere I wanted to stay.
Yeah. I hope the place that I was able to find will suffice.
All right, well, back on the road, and we'll be there in about 45 minutes or so.
Yeah. I think it's weird.
And this is the part of the video where if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you'll be informed on when we release new videos. Cheshire. That's where we're staying.
The Cheshire.
Cheshire.
We can't go to England, so I'll bring England to you.
You're bringing England to me.
Yeah, they've got the Fox and...
Oh, is that really where we're staying?
Yeah.
Oh my Oh my goodness. Okay, well this is unique then.
You said you wanted somewhere different.
I did. Hopefully this doesn't have allergy issues.
So this is a Cheshire house, or the Cheshire. It is a 4-star hotel.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, this should be unique.
Yes.
Aw, sweetie. Thank you.
We can't go to England, so I will bring England to you.
One day we'll be in England.
One day, yes.
Just not anytime soon. When we checked in, it felt like you were stepping back in time because I really loved the back wall with all of the cubbies that they kept the key cards in. And then we decided to take a little tour around the hotel before we went to our room. So this is where we'll be having breakfast. Oh, look at the bear.
Oh, wow.
Very cool. Want to play some chess? I don't know how to play chess. I know how to play checkers. I don't know how to play chess.
The name.
Oh, the name? What's the name?
Bram Stoker.
Yeah? Do I not know who that is? I'm sorry. Who is it?
The writer of Dracula.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Too bad we couldn't, like, request that room.
Yeah. No.
I wonder if there's different, like, theming in each room.
It's their.
Or just named.
Well, naming is part of it. Like, there's the Tolkien room.
Yeah, here's you go. William.
Yeah. There's the Tolkien room.
Oh, that's cool.
You'll be familiar with this one, the Jane Austen.
Oh my gosh.
Henry Fiddling.
I love it. Ooh. Oh, the Romeo and Juliet suite. I bet you that's like a lover's kind of suite. I wish we could look in there because I love the molding on that side. That looks so cool.
The Treasure Island suite, Robert Louis Stevenson.
Oh, really? Oh my goodness. I love all the names. That's so neat. And all the stained glass.
Passage to India suite.
Ooh.
Ian Foster.
Oh, Ian Foster. I know Ian Foster. I'm familiarized. George Orwell. Do you know George Orwell? I feel like I need to do some research.
Oh. And then the particular room that we're in is the George Orwell room. And one of the writings that he's known for is Animal Farm. And the different rooms, so when you check in, you'll get your room keys, and then you'll get a bookmark. And then one side is the writer's name, and the other side is a particular novel that they are known for writing. Some of the suites that they have, I'm not sure how many of them we're going to throw in the B-roll, but there is the James Bond, the Romeo and Juliet, the Passage to India, the Brideshead Revisited, Treasure Island, or Death on the Nile. And then if you get any of the king-sized pool suites, they basically, if the pool is open, you have direct access from your room to the pool. And then the entire fourth floor is the executive suite, is that what they call it? Yeah, the executive style top floor rooms are basically the themed rooms that they have downstairs on steroids. So, now it's time to eat.
For dinner, we went to their on-site restaurant, the Fox and Hound Tavern, and I got their bangers and mash. It was really good. The potatoes were rich and creamy, kind of reminded me a little bit of instant mashed potatoes, but that's okay because it took me back to my childhood. And the sausage was really good too. It wasn't too sweet or spicy. It had this really nice herby, kind of earthy taste to it, so I really enjoyed that. The side of mixed greens had dried cranberries in it. I think it had like either a blue cheese or a feta cheese, along with some pecans in it. So it had a really good mixture. It was a good side salad. Overall, I'd give this dish a 4 out of 5.
Hello, friends. As you can see, I grabbed the fish and chips, and they were really, really, really good. One of the best things about it was the breading on it didn't just pull away. It was crisp and broke and had almost like a little snap to it. Flavor was really good. Fries were really nothing special, but they were really, really good. And with that, I'm gonna give this probably a 3.5 out of 5. Just because the fries weren't anything special enough. I was just rating the fish. I would definitely give it a 4.5 out of 5.
That was delicious. But apparently the husband is still a little hungry, so he wants dessert, and they don't have dessert here in this country.
So we're gonna walk about 100 feet. You go out the front doors, and in the same parking lot, there is a place called Basso. It is an American-Italian gastropub. And we're gonna stroll over there to the bar and sit down and just grab a dessert, something sweet.
Something sweet. So, what do you think of the environment of this
This
bar pub area?
This is my kind of pub. It's dark. It's leather. It's almost grunge. Like it's got like a grimy.
Like it feels
feel
like
to
it's been here just though for a long, long time.
So we were speaking with the bartender, and he was telling us that this place has been here for 58
years.
58 years.
But it feels like it's older than that.
Yeah, I mean,
It's what I would expect, I think, for like a hole-in-the-wall place in England. But I don't know. I've never been there, so I can't exactly compare the two. But in my experience, just sitting here, this is what I would think it would be like.
yeah, I mean, if you can't go to England and you're in St. Louis, this, having traveled through several European countries, this is as close as you're going to get as far as pub food, as far as atmosphere.
So I think we're gonna go try and find some dessert. I don't know if I'll put it on camera because I'm kind of done for the night. We got some extra work to do. Unless it looks amazing, then I will share it.
Yeah. You know, we got some work to do. She's got some editing to do.
I have so many videos to catch up on, you guys. So many.
I am also in the middle of writing reviews. So the way we tag team this is she does the video editing piece, and then any written reviews that we do, I do those.
He's kind of like my secretary, you guys. He does
Executive assistant.
Executive
There's a
assistant.
difference.
Okay. Yes, you're more entitled. I'm sorry.
It's like next to a busy road and a gas station.
Yeah.
A very large sign, Amico gas station. I can understand why this place would get overlooked because it almost just looks like a rundown inn, but it's actually really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Basso's kind of like this little hidden gem. It just has a sign on the sidewalk and this itty bitty light up sign up above the door. And when I opened it, I was not expecting this. So it has this spiral staircase, you guys, that leads down into this basement area. And when you reach the bottom, it has this whole speakeasy vibe. I really love all of the gas lamps too that line the walls. And they have these cutout holes on one side of the wall where they put the wine bottles. But for dessert, I got their orange chocolate gelato, which is made in-house there. It's so good. And William got their tiramisu, which of course is always a classic Italian dessert for us.
Okay, so we're we're in our next destination. As you can see, we are literally in the middle
Of cornfields.
of nowhere.
It's amazing.
So if you want to know what we're doing out here, you're gonna have to subscribe and stay tuned for the next video. But we didn't film much getting out here because how much highway can you really see? And we are at, where exactly? Are we in Missouri now?
We are still in Missouri.
Okay.
So we stayed last night in St. Louis, and we have moved about 3 hours down. We're about 35 minutes outside of Kansas City.
Yep, so I mean, with that said, we're gonna get started on dinner now, and all of that will be in our next video as well.
You should definitely
It's gonna be good.
hit that button.
It's gonna be real good. So if you guys don't already know, like, we're really big foodies. So we go out to eat and we cook a lot too.
So y'all may have seen in one of our earlier videos, I think 2 videos ago now, where Gas One hooked us up.
Yes.
Well, we're doing something else with the product that they sent us, and it's going to be amazing.
It's gonna be really good, much better than
the first one. Even though the first one was good, this one's a little bit more detailed.
Yeah.
So with that said, as always, you guys remember that an ordinary life is truly extraordinary.
We will catch you guys on our next adventure.